I was on this very field yesterday and we found parts of bronze axes. Both me and David found parts from a bronze axe. So and I found other Bronze Age stuff here, like a Bronze Age spear, on this very field that I'm on now. And yesterday I found a beautiful Roman fibula brooch just sitting on the surface. You'll see that video, but it's going to be quite a few weeks, 2 maybe 3 months, because I'm that many videos in hand. And you should keep watching, because I've got some bloody awesome videos coming out with some awesome finds. So I've just decided to change the setting, and I put it on 0 for a change, and I tried it in 0 and I getting a signal, but before that I wasn't getting a good signal. In fact, it was a signal that said leave me behind, and now I've pulled this out, look, and I think that that is Roman. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's modern, maybe I can see some writing around that edge, and maybe I'm wrong again, I don't know. But that is interesting. I want to know what that is. Awesome. So pretty deep, half a horseshoe, maybe I'll get half lucky. Who knows? I'm finding stuff on this field that don't quite look natural to me. That's stone. It just don't quite look natural to me. I don't know, it seems to be tapered on both sides at the bottom end there. Stone Age dildo? Who knows? A tool? Come on folks, what is it? Any ideas, anybody? I'm going to save that. Okay, piece of copper, or I think it's copper, don't know what it's off, but it's tapered, look. So I can't give you any age or even description of what it might be, but I've just got a feeling that some good stuff going to come off this field, because there already has been. I know that the field's been done, but I know that I've turned my back to the wind. I found this. Give me a great 80s signal. There's something on the back there that indicates that this might be a button, but I'm not 100% sure it is. It's really heavy. It's a bit too sturdy to be a button, and it's really old and bronzy. So it could be Roman. I don't know. I don't suppose we will ever know, anybody, but we might get a bit more detail when that's cleaned up. I got a low 40s signal, well, mid 40s signal, 45. I'm not sure, that might be the remains of a Roman coin, a very small one though. But I'm going to take that home, clean it, see if I can get anything off it, just to confirm what I'm saying. I don't know if I dare do this. I've got a cracking 82 signal, solid, and it's out, I can tell you that. So I want to try to do this live, but every time I do that, it don't turn out. So it's there somewhere. Wait. It's in there. It's in that lump. It's, oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Oh. Okay. There's an eagle on that. It's a very lightweight coin, and it's looking like World War II, and it's got 50 on it. I don't know. Anyway, let's get that cleaned up. So it was a coin, so it weren't such a disappointment, but it's not valuable. It's modern and it's made of aluminium, because there's no weight to it whatsoever. Took me ages to find this. The pinpointer weren't just making any reaction from it. So anyway, but I've got it, and that, my friends, is a lead bullet, and you can see it's hit something, impacted something there, and it just flattened out. So I don't know what it hit. Just hope it wasn't a person. Cracking signal here, 85, it ringing up solid. and it's this lot. It's not a coin or anything, but it is bronze, and it's quite heavy. You can see that greeny colour there, that's bronze. Don't know what it's off, but if you look at it from that angle, it's slightly tapered downwards. So I don't know, but it's also rounded there. So I don't know, I don't think it's from an axe, but it is slightly tapered, only slightly though. It wouldn't surprise me if it is from Bronze Age, because there's been quite a bit of stuff come off this field in the last couple of weeks, so it could be.
So the whole nature of armament was transformed by the introduction of a really effective working metal, bronze.
These weapons exude power. They are rare and dangerous. We are seeing the birth of a military elite with the power to get exactly what they want. Yet the weapons rarely show signs of use. Perhaps they were purely ceremonial. These leaders wore breastplates and decorative metal jewellery, again as symbols of their wealth.
Are in charge of the transformation of oars into flashing daggers and weaponry. The Bronze Age consists in the introduction of edge.
They brought the art of smelting to the north. They added a vital secret from the Middle Eastern trading routes. Mix some tin to copper, and you get bronze. This process was so important, the smiths had the richest graves. They were probably clan chiefs.
At the beginning of the Bronze Age, you can imagine that much of the metalworking was actually undertaken by the chiefs themselves.
So I keep finding bits. Now look at that. Can you see how that's thick at the top, look? And thin at the bottom, like a blade again. I don't know what it might be. It might be part that, I think that's the end, because it's solid on the end there. Maybe I'm wrong. I can just see that being some sort of a blade, like an axe type thing. But small and really old. I don't know how old, but I just know that looking at that there's tons and tons of history in it, and I just wish it could speak. Has your machine ever done this? Mine's doing it. David's has done it. David sent his away. I'm going to turn this off a minute. David sent his away. They sent it back, said there's nothing wrong with it. Mine's doing it. Sometimes it stops, sometimes it don't. If I go home now and put it away for a couple of days, it'll be fine. I'm sure it will. But something makes this machine do that, and it's not just mine.